What's good, y'all? Time for a DL short. So yeah, over the past few days, Jonah Hill's ex-girlfriend made a big thing about Jonah Hill, calling him misogynist, calling him low self-esteem, calling him manipulative, saying that he caused her emotional distress or something like that, right? And then when you get into it, she posts a bunch of text messages between the two. And when you get into it, it really begins to look like Jonah Hill had standards, didn't like some of the things that she was doing. He wasn't okay with it as her boyfriend, slant possibly fiance, possible father of her child. Tried to get her to change. She didn't want to change, or she didn't want to change fast enough. He moved on. And it's important to note that his next girlfriend is now the mother of his child, and they'll probably get married. Right. So Jonah Hill was looking for a wife. She had the number one spot. It was looking good for her, but she didn't want to come off her Instagram. She didn't want to stop, posting pictures. What a lot of people would consider thirst traps. Not all the pictures that they were talking about was bad, but she didn't want to change the people around her. She wanted to continue to hang out with the same women who are out there partying and getting it in, and the same dudes who are out there partying and getting it in. When her boyfriend, the A-list celebrity dude, says, "Hey, I want you to change this," and she didn't move fast enough, he replaced her. That's the way I look at this whole situation. So Andrew Schulz on Flagrant with his crew was talking about this, and boy, oh boy, did Schulz go in. And the guys on his show were just saying things that was mind-boggling, and Schultz couldn't take it anymore. The thing is, he has a bunch of dudes who are either capping or 100% in this new way of doing business when it comes to relationships. Right? It's just how it is. So, and that new way of business is the woman is always right, no matter what. So, we got to watch this video, y'all. We just got to watch this. Check this out.
Shout out to Jonah, bro. Jonah's the GOAT, man. Did you think that was abusive?
No, I did not think it was abusive.
These bitches out their goddamn fucking mind, yo. They are out there goddamn. Now,
bring up the text.
So he was wilding a little bit.
There we go. That's what.
Listen, he's wilding a little bit, like, but he did something fire. I'm gonna start using the word boundaries for anything I don't like.
Oh,
That's crazy.
I have a boundary where you disagree with anything I say. That's my boundary.
Yeah.
So if you do that, then you're breaking one of my boundaries and I can't be with you. That being said, I don't think there was a single thing that was abusive about what he did.
No, I think it was abusive. I thought it was crazy, insecure, and like shitty. And
Yeah, he's insecure.
Yeah.
But like he's not saying like you can't be a human being. He's like, I wish you well. I just personally don't want you posting your ass on Instagram. I just personally don't want you going on these little surf dates with other men. I just personally don't want a partner that's gonna do that. And if you need to do that, you go for it. I wish you the best. You got it. But I can't have that.
He met her while she was doing all these things, got with her while she was doing all these things, and now that you're together, you're like, now I'm not okay with all these things.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it works. That's exactly how it works. And I don't have to really comment much on what's going on here because Schultz is going to be all over it, right? So you hear the first dude, Akash, and you hear what he's saying. Well, it wasn't abusive. Well, it was just he was a bad boyfriend. Well, he was just a dick about it. He was a bad boyfriend. Low self-esteem. What? Why are we making excuses for a guy who was like, look, if you're going to do this, I don't want to be with you. Bottom line, you don't want to, hey, if you're going to continue to act this way, you can't be with me, but go ahead and do you. Why do people got to come rally around her and protect her because she want to live that city girl life? You can't have it all, baby. You know what I mean? You want the top tier guy and those experiences to come with it, or do you want to get out here and run these streets? You can't have it both ways. That's just not how it works. But I guess there's a lot of women out there who seem to be getting it both ways because their guys but their guys tolerate a lot of stuff. And they just, I guess these women are allowed to go out there and do it. I don't know, but let's continue.
Holler at her off
You
of
gonna
the
call that
surfing page.
abusive, bro? Inconvenient, sure. This is a little inconvenient.
It's a bit more than inconvenient.
It's not abusive, but it's more than inconvenient.
So then what is it?
It's just being a shitty boyfriend and maybe like
It's just a girl who ain't never been abused
It's
and wants some
toxic.
attention.
Probably toxic is what it is. Toxic is a word we can settle on toxic, I think. It's
I don't
not
even think that
abusive.
shit is toxic, yo. Don't have your ass on Instagram. When you weren't with me, that shit worked to get me. Now you got me. Now get your ass off Instagram. Simple as that.
But if she's a surfer and it's pictures of her surfing.
You don't need to surf in a thong. Did you see Shorty in a thong surfing?
That's what all these girls surfing though.
They're dumb. Not mine. Not mine out there. First of all, even if you do surfing it, you need to have a picture of you getting back shots on fucking Instagram.
What?
You
feel me? Yo, there's a lot of people out there that's like, well, look, you can't be controlling, you can't be this, you can't be that. It's like, look, especially on Instagram. Instagram is the #1 dating app on the planet. Shout out Fresh and Fit. They've been saying this for 2 years now. That's what Instagram is, just keeping it 100. Not every person on Instagram is looking to find themselves a mate, right? Those people who use Instagram just to keep family and friends abreast of what's going on in your life, right? Most of those people, we're talking about women, those Instagrams are private. And that, that's just for family and close friends. There's not a bunch of thirst trapping on there when it's just your family. There's no need for you to be walking around, twerking and riding surfboards, right? With a thong on and, and doing all the rest of it. It is what it is. I ain't mad, but let's keep it 100. That's what Instagram is for. There's so many women. You see this on the Fresh and Fit podcast. You see this on whatever podcast. You see this on Michael Sertain's podcast, where women, these young women, will tell you, I'm not getting rid of my Instagram. They'll tell you, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm not giving my, significant other or my husband access to it. They're going to hold on to that. Why? Because they're still looking. But the women who get the man that they want, man, they come off Instagram so fast, it'll be completely gone. They'll just hide their profile. And it's private. They just gone poof. Why? Because they found the man that they want. And if you see them back on Instagram, that means that relationship didn't work out and now they're on the hunt again. Why don't people want to accept this? I mean, that's simple math. That's science, yo. Why don't people want to accept this? And by people, I mean dudes, like you simpletons out there, bro. If you have a woman who's going to fight you tooth and nail over something like this, and you are a top tier guy, like you provide, you do all the stuff you're supposed to do, hey, man, I'm just going to walk away. But if you want to at least, tell her like, hey, listen, I would need you to do this, 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 and this. And she says no, definitely walk away at that point. But let's continue.
need to have a picture of you bent over showing the fucking thong on your ass.
Bro,
Do you not bend when you surf?
Yeah,
No.
she's putting up a picture of her
Who stands up
surfing.
straight to surf?
Somebody got to fucking come into the water with a camera, a waterproof camera. Wait a minute, let me bend over on the board so you can perfectly see the swims. Who are you? Who are you guys? What type of fucking men are you that are going to defend the girl with her fucking pussy lips out on Instagram?
I wouldn't get with a girl who was a surfer
is
if I had an issue with
crazy.
it.
No.
Yeah.
You get with him and you change him.
Yeah, maybe
what
if he
is this?
wifed her and he was like, "Yo, you don't need to work anymore. I got you." But you're just dating and you can't do what you love or
No,
what
he
you want
wifed
to
her.
do.
That's wifey.
No, he didn't wife her.
They're not married. yeah. Better
It's
put a ring on
wifey.
it now.
It's wifey. It's wifey.
It's wifey.
Yeah, she would have been married if she didn't screw up. She would have been married to dude right now if she didn't screw up. She would have been Mrs. Jonah Hill if she didn't screw up. They were together. He's about to tell you, like, yeah, they were on a movie set together. They did a movie. And he's like, yeah, man, she was there. That was his wifey. He knew that Jonah was trying to make this woman his wife. That's what Jonah was trying to do. He was out there being Captain Save-A-Ho. She almost got saved. She almost got saved. She was dumb. She had this guy. She could have ran him. Because obviously she wasn't into him like that. She could have ran him. She could have got married and been with him for a few years, and then boom, she'd have got all the clout she wanted or whatever. But she blew it. And Schulz just continued, man, he winning. But that part, I love that part. He was like, who are you? What type of men are you? And those dudes are sitting there unexpected. They were not expecting this. Schulz is being 100 with it. Like, he's being for real. He's listening to these guys. About a year and a half ago, Fresh and Fit was on this podcast. It was on Flagrant. And these dudes were going in on Fresh and Fit, talking about this very subject. And now here's Andrew Schulz going in on his dudes, his simpleton crew, asking them, who are you? Right? Who are you? What kind of men are you? Just continue.
That is his girlfriend.
It's whitefish.
That was the girl he was with when we were doing the movie. They together nonstop. That's wifey.
So in your brain,
I can't believe y'all are capping for this dumb bitch. This is so gay of both of you.
This is three of us, bro. You're saying both of us. And I said it's not abuse.
What's toxic about it? Don't be dating dudes in a thong.
It's also
What dude
None of
wearing a
y'all
thong?
would let your girls do this. Just you gonna let your girl go and have surf dates with a guy in a thong?
If my
she's a
girl
surfer,
surfer, if she surfs,
and I don't surf, go.
So when your girl met you, right? When all of our girls met us, except for y'all, okay, me and you, when our girls met us, we was out in these streets.
mm-hmm.
That changed once we had a relationship, right?
Yeah.
So shit changes once you're in a relationship.
I don't consider surfing out in these streets.
That's what I'm saying. Those are different
surfing
things.
in a thong surfing. Thong surfing. Hey, I'll be honest with you. If he don't want you surfing, get your ass on land. What the fuck you surfing for? Get your ass on land. Yo, you can't have the cheeks covered, bro. Like, that's a crazy. We live in a world where you can't tell your girl to cover her asshole when she's out there on a surfboard. That's abusive. To be like, yo, cover your asshole when you're surfing with men. That's abuse. That's toxic.
We say it's not abuse.
It's toxic. You say it's
That's toxic, yeah.
You gay. If you're a man and you
Facts. Andrew Schulz is leaning into him. The math is sound. They can't even fake the funk. You saw old dude, the black dude's like, Akash would lose his mind if his woman was out there thirst trapping. If his wife was out there thirst trapping, Akash, his wife is the only woman he's ever been with. He would absolutely lose his mind. He would do all sorts of crazy things. You know what I'm saying? All sorts of crazy things. If he lost her, he wouldn't be okay with her hanging out. He would not be. Right. And there's other dudes, like the other two dudes, I don't even know them, but I know the black guy was getting on Fresh and Fit, talking about he was out there white knighting for the sisters of the world. He's out there white knighting for the black chicks of America. He married to a white woman. Just got engaged. Like, what happened to all that? You should be there for the sister talk. And even on that show, she was like, what are you talking about? You don't even mess with black women. Hilarious, man. Hilarious. I don't know what's going on with Schulz, bro, but he's on one today, and I like it. Let's continue.
You say any other man's toxic, you gay. You're gay. You're gay. You're gay. Wait. Okay, if Usher want to sing to your girl, if Usher want to sing to your girl, and it's just singing, it's just singing.
Yeah.
You cool with that?
Just singing, yeah.
First is singing, then you add him 22. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, first you singing, then you add him 22. Do you know what I mean? That's how it starts. Usher don't play. Usher don't play. Usher will sing your girl out her panties, bro. I'm telling you, it's a problem, bro. You saw what happened to Keke Palmer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she had the cheeks out like that, looking crazy. You know what I mean? Come on, yo. What we doing out here? What team are you on? What team are you on?
Nah, we here today. We here today. All right.
So what we doing out here?
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? What old boy said? What team are you on? What happened? What's going on? What happened? What team are you on? Chelsea. He's always been like that, bro. When he was in the streets, he was rocking. He was like that. He was doing his thing. The game never leaves you, bro. You can call yourself leaving the game, but the game never leaves you. Schultz, he knows what time it is. Best believe he checking in with his wife. He know what world we in. It's like, bro, and he has so much on the line. It's like, man, I'm not trying to lose all this. I ain't trying to lose half of this, 3/4 of this. If I can help it, I'm gonna keep wifey on her toes, and I'm gonna stay on my toes. And these other dudes, look at them. They know they look stupid right now, bro, because the science doesn't make sense. I love
Y'all are
it.
crazy. You gonna let your girl surf in a thong with men? Is it a female surf wave? Is it a female wave? Is it a women's only wave?
Women's break,
is it a women's only break from 9 to 11? Is only women that are there? Is that it? Then she could wear full covered underwear. Full cover.
That's crazy.
There's no way she wearing a thong.
Crazy, right? I'm not crazy, right?
Like he's
Why do
crazy.
you need to post a picture of your asshole? You're in a relationship.
Son, she's
You do that
posted
to
a
get
picture
into the relationship.
What you
She's
want her to
posted a
surf
picture
in,
of
bro?
I can't believe y'all are
She's
making
into
these arguments.
surfing.
So there's nothing that you have to change. When you meet your girl, there's nothing either of
Nobody
you have
ever
to change.
said that. Nobody ever said that.
Al's argument was if she did this prior to you guys being in a
Yeah, it's
relationship.
her job, dude. It's not her
It's not her
behavior.
job. She's not a professional surfer.
She wants to be a surfer. She's a surf instructor, I believe, right?
No, she teaches fucking yoga. She's a useless. She's a useless. She's a useless. She's a useless.
Oh,
She's a
this is
useless.
good.
She's a useless.
Fire. That's fire. She's a useless. Like she teaches yoga. She nabbed herself a top tier guy, a 0.001 percenter. That's what she did. That's what she did, y'all. She's not even fine like that. Average chick. And Schultz, he met her. So apparently, her personality matches her looks. All the way just chick. Like, why? She's that chick. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You be with somebody who's fine, somebody who's handsome, someone who's beautiful, and they bring up they you know what I'm saying, their significant other, and you just be like, why? Right? She sounds like she that chick. He called her a useless, like, nah, she's a yoga instructor who's fascinated by surfing and she wants to be a professional surfer. She had an opportunity to get a little bit of clout. Maybe it would have helped her get a little push in the surfing world. But all she had to do is put on a wetsuit or a dry suit. She wants to surf on the thong. She wants to take pictures and post it all over Instagram, man. That's fine. Old boy was like, that's fine, but you ain't the one for me. And he moved on. Next girlfriend, boom, baby. He wasn't playing. She was playing. And now she mad. A year or so later, she mad. She gonna post all this stuff. Be like, look at dude, he this and that. He's mentally abusive and da-da-da. What? Stop it. Schultz is on when he mad, bro, because he done met this person. He done met the person in real life and he know Jonah. So he probably peeped it when he met her like, boy, what are you doing, bro? Let's continue.
She's a useless. Listen, I peeped this from the second I saw it.
Oh, this is great. She
And
has
she's-
a lot of pictures of surfing, bro.
She's
This
angry.
is her page.
She's
Son,
angry
her
because
page
she
is all
dated.
surfing, bro. Like if this was her page before you got with her, come on, son.
Son.
That means she can't post no more.
This seems pretty modest to me. I don't think.
Come on, yo.
No, it's pretty
Come
modest.
on, yo.
She's wearing a 50s bathing suit in that
Come
picture.
on,
over
yo.
there.
That was fine. I ain't saying nothing about that one. I ain't saying nothing about it. That's appropriate. That's appropriate. That's an appropriate attire.
Oh my God.
Now go to the other one. Come on, yo. Why you need it? You told your friend, hey, take this picture of me looking on into the distance where you see my ass cheek hanging out my fucking bathing suit. You said take the thirst trap.
Yeah, you're
Who are you
wildin'.
thirst trapping
You're
for?
wildin'.
Y'all crazy. Y'all are really crazy. I
Wildin',
can't
bruh.
believe I'm talking to y'all right now. I truly can't believe it. I truly can't believe it. I'm honestly,
Crazy.
I
Thank
know.
you. Thank you. So I thought I was crazy. This man crazy.
You gonna make arguments for them girls to be sluts? Is that what you want? I'm just so confused. I'm so confused.
So we're using.
I'll tell you the answer.
So we're
Every woman that comes on to Fresh and Fit, not everyone, but the vast majority, right? The vast majority come on there and they'll be back and forth. And this is when I used to watch the after hours years ago when it was, it wasn't that bad. Now it's a train wreck. But back then, you would have some back and forth. Women would come on there talking about the 304 life and being able to go out there and be loose with it and smash who you want to smash and basically be, 304 is basically a term that they use for a hoe. Basically be out there just getting it. Jumping from joystick to joystick, just doing all that, right? And then Fresh would always ask the question, so Is that what you're doing? Are you a 304? Well, no, I'm not a 304. No one at the table is a 304, but they all arguing for that culture. No one at the table is a city girl, but they all arguing for the city girl life. No one at the table has over 100 bodies, right? None of them. That's what they say. Oh, we don't have high body counts. But they're arguing for the women who do. Doesn't make sense. Across the board. That math don't math. That doesn't make sense. Does not compute. Like, they know it's wrong. So why you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you backing it? Why are you pushing it? You want to push this on society? You want the young girls to do it? You want your daughter to do it? You want your niece to do it? No. Then why are you backing it? Call it what it is. If you do it, fine, go ahead. But accept the fact that most men aren't going to deal with it, especially if they don't have to deal with it. There are a lot of guys out there, even the bottom 80 guys, they don't want to deal with it. They'll do to get sexual access, but they don't want to. And the top tier guys most certainly ain't going to deal with that, bro. Let's continue.
No.
I'll
tell you the answer before you even ask me. No.
So,
no.
So you on vacation.
I'm on vacation.
And you on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
With your shirt off.
My shirt off.
Posted all these thirst traps. That's cool.
That's cool.
But can your shorty do it?
Hell no. Now ask yourself, did you see any? Did you see any posting? None. None. That's what I'm saying.
So you could be a thought, but she can.
100%.
That's his boundary. That's his boundary.
Okay.
No,
that's like the dumbest thing. I mean, you hear that too. So it's okay for a guy to be a 304, but women can't be 304. Dudes can't be 304s. Guys can't smash the same way women can smash. Women can just walk outside right now. She could be a 4. She could be obese, all that. She got some guy who wants to have sex with her. Dudes can't do it. We all know this. We all accept that math. We all accept it. This dude sitting on the couch saying this right now. Are you posting pictures of you shirtless on a boat? Yeah, are you thirst trapping? Bro, are you high? Did you really say that? Did you really say that, cuzzo? You really think just because you could post a picture of yourself shirtless, and you're gonna have 100 or 1,000 women in your DMs trying to get up like, what's up? What's up, boy? What's up? What's up? What's happening? Let's get together. What you talking about? Are you high? Right? Are you high? Let any woman post topless pictures on Instagram if it were legal. If you could do it. Women, if they were posting topless pictures on Instagram, come on, man. They ain't even doing that. They ain't even doing that, and they DMs be full. Be full. Come on, man. What are we doing?
That's life. That's life. Instagram know these rules. I can show my titties. Women can't show their titties. Because even Zuckerberg, even Mosseri knows.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This man's rolling deep cuts.
Yeah, we going after the real CEO
Yeah,
of fucking Instagram. He knows a woman's titties is different than a man's titties, Al.
What's different about him?
You can suck all up on a woman's titties. You can suck all up on a man's titties, okay?
Hey, I got my shit sucked. Stop that.
Listen, y'all are really crazy for trying to cap for this fucking stupid behavior from this girl.
Son,
She want to surf like a slut? No. We're not allowing no slut surfers out here. That's not going to happen.
Wow,
No, I'm not wild. Y'all are
It's
wild.
also crazy when we disagree. You're like, okay, so a girl can just fuck anybody she wants to. She can just suck all the dick she wants to.
I mean,
That's what you're saying.
she changed that once she got a relationship, right? She changed that.
Yes, that one you should change.
Some things change.
Oh, so there's certain things you could change.
Yes.
But having your asshole lips hanging out of a bathing suit while you on the surfboard is not
I know.
That's not what it is.
And asshole lips is wild.
Hold on. Y'all just want a girl's asshole lips out on the internet so y'all can beat off to it. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Okay? Not I. Get your asshole lips tucked into that little fucking old bodybuilder bathing suit. Yo, the world's strongest man bathing suit from the 20s. That's the type of bathing suit you need to wear.
Man.
Have some respect, yo.
And she's actually good. If she was just one of these thoughts that's like, oh, I'm a surfer, but she just goes out there to take cute pictures, that's something different. But she's actually nice with it.
Yeah.
So like she does this.
She never got stuck underwater and whatnot.
Yeah. I think that's why. I think that's
Is that
the
why
hate.
he's mad about
That's
it?
the
That's
hate.
how you mad.
He's like, I've never looked this
I ain't
good
gonna
surf.
Bro, bro, like you look at that. She's out there doing her thing, right? She's wearing a wetsuit. She's not wearing a thong. She might even be in a competition. This might be some photos from or some video from one of her competitions on her way trying to make it to the pros, right? She's doing her thing, walking on the surfboard and all that. Yeah, they tell me that's hard. I'm not a surfer. I know surfers. They're like, that's hard walking around doing that. It's a kind of a category within surfing, right? I don't know what it's called, but all right, cool. Yeah, she's good at it. She's not wearing a thong. Right? So that shows me right there, I mean, you can wear what you want. She could wear board shorts and dudes will still be like, yo, she's fine. Like dudes like, look, man, he's not saying don't wear bathing suits. He just said don't wear a thong, man. You know, that's it. Is that a bad thing? Seriously, y'all, leave that in the comments for real. That's a bad thing? Look what she's wearing. Right? Look at what she's wearing. And they just said it like, well, you know, when you get into relationships, some things do change. Right? You're not going to be out there smashing a whole bunch of dudes anymore. Some people are. Some dudes are out there smashing women while they're in a relationship. Some women are out there smashing men while they're in relationships. You know, either known or unknown, either accepted or whatever, cheating or whatever. So he just said that when you get into a relationship, some things change. Well, all right, well, some things changed. Why are we still showing our body? Why are we still doing that? Why isn't that one of the things that changed? And he's like, well, you're saying that Jonah Hill is wrong for asking her to change that? And they looking at Schulz like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Why are you on that side now? Because the math is sound. These dudes tripping. These dudes tripping.
She pretty good, yo. Yeah, pretty good.
So now he telling
She
us,
pretty
yo,
good. But there's still no reason why you need to be in a thong, yo.
what you mean?
But what's wrong? Y'all been euphoria'd. Y'all been euphoria'd, bro. I'm telling you, society needs to listen. We got to go back to the Ottoman Empire, bro. What we need to do is go back to the Ottoman
You've been
Empire.
hanging with the Muslims
We need
too
some
long.
rules, bro.
You've been hanging with the
We
Muslims
need
too
some
long.
rules.
This
We
is what
need a
happens,
little
dude.
bit more structure and organization. You're acting crazy because you would not allow none of this shit from your wife.
Son, I didn't meet my wife as a surfer.
What does that have to do with anything?
She wants to do what she loves, surfing. He's saying no surfing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
pictures.
Did you think marriage is about doing what you love? What the fuck is wrong with you, Akash? It's about sacrificing the things you love more than anything.
Son, he's mad she hanging out with her female friends. Please go hang out with your female friends.
No, Matt.
Leave me alone.
Not female friends, male friends.
No, he said female friends too.
Male
that-
surf dates. No, hanging out with your little slut fuckers. She's hanging out. Listen, you don't want your girl hanging out with slut buckets. You don't want that. Let's say your wife had a bunch of whore slut bucket friends. Do you want her fraternizing with those fucking disgusting holes? Do you want such a thing?
I don't give a
Do
fuck.
you
dude.
want such a thing?
Get out the
Now
house,
you
bro.
crazy.
He lying. He's talking about, I don't care if my wife is out there hanging out with loose women. That's, my friend, is an absolute lie. That is coping. He is so committed to this stance that he's outright lying. Oh, you cool? You just want your wife out the house? His wife is fine, y'all. You cool with that, Akash? Well, let your wife come out and hang out with me then. Is that what it is? Let your wife hang out with Fresh. If that's what she wants to do, right? That's what she wants to do. Let your wife come down to Miami for a week with a crew from the 304 Legion. And you gonna tell me you gonna just sit there and be okay with it? Man, you lying, bro. You lying, bro. You know what I mean? And to his wife's credit, she probably ain't trying to do nothing like that. I done hooked my wagon right here. We doing what we doing. She ain't trying to do that. At least I hope she's not. Because if she is, Akash got a problem. The same thing for the dude, Alex. He just got engaged to a woman. There's no way on God's green earth that he would be cool with his woman going out, hanging out with Sierra and Keke Palmer and Cardi B. Right? He ain't gonna be cool with that at all. At all. Come on now. Let's really get into the science. I don't understand why they are so dug in. I don't understand. Like, yeah, man, I get it. Just say it like that. Yeah, I get it. Maybe I wouldn't have done it the way he did it. You know what I mean? But yeah, absolutely understand. I don't want my wife out there posting thirst traps. If your wife's a lingerie model, that's different. Right? Yeah, okay, you matter. She's a lingerie model, man. She's a Victoria's Secret model. She gonna be in some sexy pics or whatever. It is what it is. But if she decides, okay, I'm about to start doing adult content, no, you weren't doing that when I met you. Well, my career dictates that I move over that way. No, I'm not cool with that, baby. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at somebody else. For real, for real. I do what I got to do as a man and step it up, or go holler at somebody else. Let's continue.
That's why I know it's hot, bro.
Now you bugging.
Now I know it's hot.
Nah, you bugging, bro.
You bugging right now
You-
because
nah,
your
what's
friend
your-
doesn't have any slut bucket friends.
My wife, that's fact. My wife don't have any slut fucking friends. That's fact.
That's a fact. And if she did, you would have an issue with it. I'll be honest, I got an issue with most of my wife's friends. And they ain't even sluts. You know what I'm saying? I do have an issue. I got the fucking laser out on all of y'all. Fuck up one time. It's done.
Even the gay
That's
ones
my
better watch
boundary.
out.
That's
Like I said, Schulz went in. I'm a clip. I'm a post, the clip in the description below, so you guys can watch the rest of this clip. It's like a 16-minute or something like that. Man, it's hilarious. Schulz went in, but can you see that there's one guy, Andrew Schulz, and he's talking to his dudes on something, this basic math. This basic math, bro. He's like, this is not acceptable. You would not stand for this. I mean, it's cool for someone to do that. Yeah, do what you want to do. But there's no way that I'm going to accept that. Here's what I'm going to accept. This is what I'm offering. You with it? We good. You're not with it? Bye. That's what Schulz is saying. And the rest of them was like, oh, no, man, low self-esteem. He's a bad boyfriend. Come on now. He's going too far. And all the other blah, blah, blah. Man, stop it. Stop being a simpleton out there, gentlemen. Cut it out. That's all you got to do, man. Have more confidence in yourself. Hold your head up high. And let them know, like, I'm not accepting that. It's all good. Now, if you out there just rocking chicks, man, rock chicks. That's fine. Do what you want to do. She out there rocking dudes. She doing what she wants to do. But when it's time to come together, y'all got to sit down like grown-ups and hammer that out. Like, yo, this is right. And there's nothing that should be said. Y'all coming together, you see her making that transformation, becoming the wife that you need her to be, and you should be becoming the husband she needs you to be. And it should just flow like that, bro. Maybe a couple course corrections here and there, but for the most part, y'all in the same program. But you with some chick and you trying to take it to the next level, and all she trying to do is post thirst traps, hang out with dudes and her slutty friends, and go out there and do all that. All right, man, you know what you got. Peace. That's all you got to do, right? So, man, this was great. Watching this. Shout out to Andrew Schulz. You know what I mean? Shout out to Andrew Schulz and to his simpleton crew. Y'all need to stop capping, bro. Y'all need to stop capping. And if y'all mean what you saying, check your math. Period. Schulz telling y'all, man, 5 + 5 is 10. Y'all talking about 5 + 5 is 1 trillion. Check your math. It ain't. Your math ain't sound, bro. Go back and check your work. For all you simpletons out there, man, just give it some thought. Just give it some thought, man. It's real simple, man. It's universal math. That's all it is. You know what I mean? I'm DL Saint, man. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.